All right, so we've been down here on this piece of land, this undisclosed area. A friend of ours does a lot of hunting down here, and the coyotes, bobcats, he ain't getting no pictures of turkeys or anything anymore. So what we're gonna do right here, he's getting like three bobcats, he said he thought on camera. So we're gonna put a bobcat set right here, and I wanted to do, actually we're gonna put it over here because I got a tree, a limb to hang a feather on. They're sight hunters, so that's what we're gonna put a set right here, just a regular dirt hole set, and Lord willing, we'll get one. We've set 4 sets so far. It's really muddy today. We wasn't planning on all the rain, but we got to get it while we can. We got 2 months left, so here we go. So there's our hole. I'll clean that up just a little bit, and then we'll get our set made. Got our set cover here. I don't know if it makes a difference, but we just do it anyway because we're really trying to get something. So we'll take whatever precaution that we can. Just be on the safe side. There's a path down through here. I can't tell whether it's deer or coyote or what, but we're gonna find out. We've been trying out this thing right here. We got it. We own several hundred acres of land down here we're trapping on, so we're trying to do something to make it as quick and productive as we can. So that's why we're using this thing. We've set a bunch of sets and not had to have that, but it's just as far as time goes and speed, that's what we're gunning for. You can stop it for just a second, maybe.
Alright, good.
Alright, so this is our waxed dirt. We probably don't have enough to do this piece of land all together, but we're just come down here really today because we was ready to trap. But what I'm doing is I'm putting some waxed dirt on underneath the trap, so that way when it does get wet, when it rains, it won't stick, because if it sticks, we're in trouble. I use these old cheap anchors. We hadn't had nothing get away on them yet. But they do good. And we do. I buy about everything from F&T. So F&T, if you're hearing me, you ought to send us some free stuff.
His focused face. He's doing
I'm a sawmiller and a preacher, so I think y'all ought to donate some. That tells you what we're working with here. Put my chain down in there a little bit, out of the way. That'll mess everything, get it in my way.
Like that grass that grows in the fields is just so tough.
Yeah.
Oh, have you been putting it around? You want a trap cover?
Huh?
Pan cover?
Yeah. I haven't put it on any of those. Like no sense in putting it on this.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a video. We're gonna have to make some more wax dirt, so we'll probably make a wax dirt video. Cause I know we've watched some videos and nobody really tells the details. There's some details you gotta get a hold of too. Cause if you don't, you're not gonna get it. The ground's a little bit soft, but we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, it's all a little bit soft right now. All this rain we've had the past couple of days.
It's a little bit shallow.
Yeah. Once they get to seeing that feather flapping, I don't think they'll be too worried about it.
This old dirt's so thin. We sifted it before we made her wax dirt, so now she's real thin. Let's see. Just something a little bit here to blend. I wish I could find some more of this old leaf strap like. Back up a little bit, Bubba. That's pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like back up a little bit now this time. Maybe cut that out. Ooh, I probably threw that in there, didn't I?
You did.
I'll blend her in a little bit. I might take a little bit of grass. Where's my cutters at? Surely they ain't got them. I was in the side. Have you had them?
I have not used the cutters.
I know where I bet they are. I bet they're up right that other. No, here they are. I'm just gonna cut a little bit of this to try to blend it a little bit. It'll work there. All right. Now we're gonna put our feather up. And then we gotta put our scent. Feather that, Bubba. Alright, so we're going to hang this feather up. Bobcats are sight hunters. I've done a little bit of research on them, watched some guys. There's one guy, I don't remember the name of the channel, but he's really good. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description, because he really, and I'll tell y'all, I've watched more than Aiden. I've watched a bunch of videos. There's a guy, Carolina Coyote. I really like watching him, for one, because I'm in North Carolina, and so we're dealing with the same things he's dealing with. And man, he's on top of it. He's catching them, and I figure if a man will watch somebody knows what they're doing, they'll come out pretty good. So what we've got here is the bobcat's the sight hunter. I'm gonna hang this up on this limb, and what I've got is I've got a weight right here. Can you get in there close? I've got a weight right here, and I've got a swivel. So what that's going to do is that's going to let that feather just go crazy. It's going to let it do anything that it wants to do. What I've also got is I've just got a swivel. I mean Lord, I done forgot what to call them. It's got a clasp on it. So what I can do is I can just take that loose, and I can hook it on my piece of line, and then I can just hook it back, and I ain't got to cut and tie and cut and tie. And what you can do is if that thing's too tall or too far towards the ground, you can just wrap this line up here with this swivel before you ever clip it, and you can take up all the slack you need. I feel like that's probably going to be pretty good. So what that'll do is when the wind gets on it, it'll keep it. It won't blow up in the tree. That weight will hold it still, and I believe it'll do fairly good. So we'll see. I may bring that up just a little bit. I don't want him to be messing with it. What I'll do is I'll just wrap this thing around this tree some and take the slack out. It's pretty simple. And then you can just reuse them. Now if I can figure out a way to wrap these around something good before when I'm not using them, it'd make life a lot easier because they'll get tangled up real easy. But right now we're just doing the best we can. Yeah, that's better. All right, there she is. There she be.
Okay, good.
All right, so what I'm gonna use on this set is I've got some, if I can find it, I've got Cavan's Hiawatha Valley Predator bait. I'm gonna put that in there. It's real good. It's stout. It don't make you want to go to McDonald's when you get done. So we're gonna put it in there. If I can find me a stick. God, boy, that mess is rotten.
Lord.
Yeah, I'd like to see somebody eat some of that if they was man enough to eat that stuff. I'm not man enough to eat it, so I'm not gonna try.
I'd throw up everywhere.
Yeah. God, that's what made my building smell like a skunk, I believe. And then I've got some bobcat gland if I can find it in here. We got a pretty big mess of baits and stuff in here. I tell y'all need to watch that old boy on Carolina Coyote, because I watched him and he had a real good video of a lot of stuff he uses. If you hunt in North Carolina or trap in North Carolina, I would highly recommend watching that old boy because he knows his stuff. He's good. Bobcat gland. This is made by Dunlap lures. I believe that'll do it. May put a little bit on one of these old twigs here. Get him smelling curious. Maybe we'll get him. I really want a bobcat. Aiden caught a pretty bobcat last year, about 18.5 pounds. And it's my turn.
Yeah, you go for the bobcats. I'm after coyote now.
Catch that feather if it goes blowing good there, Bubba. And quit now. And that's what you want. You want that thing to just cut a rug. That way you can catch. They'll catch a glimpse of it. And that's really right there in that pass. So hopefully they'll see it good. And one more thing I'm gonna do. What'd you do with them gloves that I told you to stick in here? Did you stick them in there?
I did.
Okay.
I'm supposed to get video on.
Not. Let's show this on video.
Yeah, we're not big enough to get demonetized yet.
Huh?
We're not a big enough channel to get demonetized. Okay, it's on.
I don't know if I can get them heifers jerked out.
There you go. It's on.
Alright, so we're gonna put some feathers around here because, like I say, the bobcats, they're sight hunters. So if they see all this mess here, I tried to get some turkey feathers, but this is what somebody gave me, so this is what we're going to use. And hopefully what it'll look like, something done drug a duck down in there. Now there ain't no ponds or swamps down here, but we just shooting for something. See, that's pretty serious looking right there, like something's happened. Something's done took place. There's been a murder committed, and so hopefully they'll get on that.
That's what you want that feather to do, get them attracted.
Alright, baby, we're good now. There she is. Oh yeah. See how it spins? That old barrel swivel lets her spin. Alright, so this is one of Aiden's sets. It's really the only place we've got sign right now on several hundred acres is right here on the edge. There's a thicket right here, but there's hardwoods right on the other side of it. And this is kind of a intersection. Somewhat, there's a bunch of blame trails, but anyway, there's several tracks around here. He got dug up yesterday, and Lordy set it yesterday and got dug up today, so, or last night I guess. But we changed it around. They coming up through here. They going up through the woods there. I don't know where they're going to. We ain't getting signed nowhere else. I don't know if they just traveling this road. Ain't no tracks on the road, which is off roads right now. But I don't know. We're gonna find out, figure out what's going on. It did catch a pretty nice coon this morning. But we reset that indention right there is where the rock and the punch holes was. We turned that thing around, Raiden did. Reset it, and hopefully they ain't got traps some more. I don't know that ain't a blame fox. That's an awful small track. So I don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna get out of here. Down here checking. We've been coming and checking. We just hadn't been video, and we hadn't caught anything. And I'm really believing that they've moved out right before we started setting traps. My buddy shot the biggest one down here, the Alpha, I believe, and he hadn't been getting any pictures. We haven't seen any sign except for one place on the edge of this property. And I'm thinking they moved out. I know they go back and forth. I know they travel. They over 1,000 acre block of land that we all together we butt up against. So, we just want to kind of wait it out, see what happens. Just keep checking, keep on hoping. But I believe what we've had. I mean, they was in here thick, and I just really believe that they moved out for right now. So we just want to see what happens. Just keep checking and not giving up. We will go set on some other places, but it takes us so long to get where we at. And I ain't got time to check them all another place in the evening. So we just want to see what happens and hope for the best. I believe they'll come back. We still got a month and a half. And talked to Isaac with Carolina Coyote and run it all by him. He said that's what it sounded like to him. Probably moved out. So. But anyway, y'all stay tuned. Lord willing, we're gonna have something jerking on these chains here.
We came down here and checked the traps, and we got up here and we had a circle run around one of the traps. I guess he got toe caught and got out of here before we got in here. But we set it back, and hopefully he'll be back through here sometime soon.
We're gonna go ahead and post this video. We just ain't caught. They've moved out of here. They just barely on the edge of it. So maybe we're gonna go set on a farm tomorrow or Thursday for a guy. And he's seeing them. There's good signs, so we're going to see what happens. But anyway, we're going to post this, and we'll see y'all on the next one.